You know the song. Every single year, right as the clock strikes midnight, the piano intro kicks in and the whole world starts singing. It's the official soundtrack for new beginnings, right? It feels so hopeful, so full of joy. But what if I told you we've all been hearing it completely wrong? Yeah, you heard me right. Let's really get into this because hidden underneath that beautiful, uplifting melody is a story that is, well, it's anything but a party. It's a song about the morning after, and it's filled with melancholy, anxiety, and a deep, deep sense of loss. For decades, we've just assumed ABBA's Happy New Year is a simple, cheerful toast. But the real genius of the song isn't in its cheerfulness. Nope. It's in its brutal honesty about how complicated and, frankly, kind of sad we can feel when one year ends and another begins. So let's start at the beginning of the song, which is actually the end of the party. Think about it. Most New Year's songs are all about the build-up, the countdown. This one, it starts when it's all over. Right from the very first line, we're in the aftermath. The party's over, the spectacle is done, and what's left behind isn't excitement, it's this big, quiet emptiness. This is the cleanup, not the celebration. And this line, this is where the mask really comes off. There's no pretending. It's just a raw, honest confession of sadness and confusion. It's the polar opposite of that forced smile we all feel like we have to put on for New Year's Eve. The whiplash here is just incredible, isn't it? We press play expecting to hear a song about a massive, joyful party. But what ABBA gives us instead is this incredibly intimate picture of two people sitting in a quiet, shared desolation. It's so vulnerable. And that gray morning they sing about, that's not just about the weather, you know? It's a feeling. It's a metaphor for how the bright, loud colors of the party have faded. And now you're left with the sober, gray reality of a new day and all the anxiety about what it might bring. But this feeling of sadness, it isn't just personal. When we get to that famous chorus, what sounds like a simple greeting is actually something way, way deeper, especially when you remember the world this song was born into. See, this was released in 1980. This was the height of the Cold War. There was this constant simmering fear of global instability, of nuclear war. That anxiety was everywhere. And that context changes everything about the chorus. Suddenly, that's not just a nice little sentiment, is it? In 1980, that line is a desperate prayer. It's a plea for survival, for some kind of unity in a world that felt like it was about to just completely tear itself apart. And then they hit you with this. I mean, wow. This is probably the most shocking line in any pop song ever. It's an ultimatum. It's saying that if we lose that hope, if we stop trying to build a better world, then what's the point? We might as well just give up. The stakes are literally life and death. Just when you think it can't get any more intense, the song zooms out. It moves from personal sadness and global fear to this fascinating, brutally honest look at human nature itself. This is basically ABBA's big commentary on all of us. We're fools. We mess up, we get lost, but we just stumble along with this almost comical belief that, it'll all probably work out in the end. And then they use this incredible metaphor, feet of clay. It comes from an old biblical story about a giant, powerful statue that had this one fatal flaw. Its feet were made of weak clay. And that's us. That's humanity. We look big and strong, but we're built on a foundation that is fundamentally fragile and flawed. So the song paints this really complicated picture of us, right? We're fools, we're lost, we're wandering around and don't even know it. But we're also really stubborn. We keep on going anyway. It's this weird, blind resilience that keeps us moving forward. And this line, this is just gut-wrenching. All those big hopes and ideals from the past, they're not just gone, they're garbage. The colorful confetti that was supposed to be for a celebration is now just part of the mess you have to sweep up. It's such a powerful image of total disillusionment. Okay. So after dragging us through all of that sadness and cynicism, you'd think the song would just fade out into despair. But it doesn't. It does something truly amazing. It pivots. It looks at all the ruins and decides to build a new kind of hope. All of a sudden, the lyrics jump forward in time. They ask this question about what's waiting for us at the end of a very specific decade, looking toward the year 1989. And you have to remember, the song came out 9 years earlier, in 1980. And this is where things get almost spooky, because what happened in 1989? The Berlin Wall fell. It was this massive, historic moment that marked the beginning of the end of the Cold War. The song's vague sense of dread accidentally pointed to a moment of incredible, world-changing hope. So when that chorus comes back one last time at the end of the song, it's not the same. It can't be. After going through all that personal sadness, global fear, and human weakness, those words, Happy New Year, have a totally different weight to them. And that's the real punchline of the whole song. That final Happy New Year isn't some naive, cheerful wish. It's a conscious choice. It's about looking at the confetti on the floor, admitting you have no idea what's coming next, and then making a vow, a promise to yourself to try again anyway. Hope isn't a feeling anymore, it's an act of defiance. So the next time the ball is dropping and you hear those opening piano notes, maybe you won't just hear a party anthem. Maybe you'll hear a quiet story of survival, a desperate prayer for peace, and a tough, resilient promise to face that gray morning and choose hope all over again.